Hey guys, so I just filmed this look and I sat down because the baby was sleeping and I completely forgot to film a practice at the beginning, and I want to make sure that we do that. I had one in mind, but for some reason when I hit record I was doing like 1,000 things and I forgot to talk about it. So I want to do that now before we get into the video. So today we're gonna do a little mindfulness practice. So it's just gonna be a few short breaths, but I want you to think of somebody in your life that needs healing and that needs love. And today we're gonna send that to them. So you're just gonna close your eyes and you're going to imagine them as totally healed. If it's like a physical ailment or mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is for them, sending them love, sending them healing, imagining them totally healed and surrounded by your love, okay? So go ahead and close your eyes. Big inhale. And visualize that person. Extending energy through your heart center to theirs. Full of so much love and beauty and grace and compassion. And open your eyes. If that does not make you smile, I don't know what will. It warms my heart doing things like that. All right, let's jump into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So baby is down for a morning nap, and hopefully you can't hear the monitor like too loudly. And I am getting ready for work. I just finished my workout. I'm gonna curl my hair, but I thought I would just sit down and film a little makeup therapy video, test out some new makeup that's come in, and chat with you guys. So I already have like my serums and my eye creams on, but for my base, I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown face base, which I have not used yet. So I'm gonna take a little bit. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm seriously so excited to try this and see how it works. Also, update on past products that I tried. I have literally tried almost everything I ordered from my Sephora sale. This is one of the last products because I wanted to try it on camera. Oh gosh, so rich and thick and yummy. I am obsessed with the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This girl has never really loved a pore filling primer, but like this makes my skin look flawless. Like I don't know how I lived without it. I really don't. I don't know. It's just, it was a sadder life before the Tatcha Silk Canvas. So we are also going to be trying a brand new product. This was something I ordered from Sephora VIB sale, but didn't come in till later because I didn't order it. I wanted to, but it was out of stock. So this is the Kevyn Aucoin Glass Glow Face Illuminator. And I got the crystal clear shade, and the box says it's a universal, lightweight, unique formula that creates youthful looking, well hydrated skin with a glassy complexion. I heard Kathleen Lights talk about this and really had to have it. Multi-purpose glow gel can be used on the face and body, leaving skin appearing clear, radiant, and seemingly transparent. The bridge between highlighting and skincare, Glass Glow Face is the perfect addition to any routine. So we're gonna put this on. Oh wow, that face base really soaks in nicely and my pores look minimized. What? I am amazed. So that's like pretty soaked in. I'm gonna put this on top. I've heard that this really does make your skin look glassy. Like, you guys, I'm not gonna use that much of this because I'm getting ready for work, but I have to just try it. Ooh, so radiant. And I got the clear because they have like a bronze one and like a peach one. Ooh, oh, it's nice. I wonder how foundation's gonna sit on all this. You know when you layer like skincare primer products, I feel like you have to use a beauty blender or a sponge and not, oh, it's nice. And feels like really hydrating and nice. But I feel like you have to use a beauty blender, so I wet my sponge because when you use a brush, I feel like it like moves it around. We're gonna use my Laura Mercier foundation. I've only worn this, ooh, my skin is kind of tingly. Looks real nice though. Ooh, it's kind of like Tingly. So today we're going to use my Laura Mercier foundation. I only used this the one time in the Sephora VIB try-on haul that I did. Or not try-on haul, like trying out my products from my haul. I'll get there. Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation in the shade Cashew 2-in-1. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to actually like put it kind of directly on my face. So I don't want to put it directly on my sponge. Oh no. And then I'm going to use my sponge to blend it out. I've only used this foundation once, so I really don't know what I think about it, but the YSL All-in-One Glow is amazing. I've been wearing it every single day. I am high-key obsessed, not low-key. High-key. Oh. This is so pretty. For work, I don't like to usually do like full glam looks, but I do wear, you know, like pretty medium coverage because I like to still have makeup on. So I'm not like full glam, like I'm not wearing glitter to work and things, but I am like doing my makeup every single day, and it's like seriously my favorite. Now I'm gonna put a little bit on my sponge and just swipe it in these two areas where I always need a little extra coverage. Okay, the concealer we're gonna use today is the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer, which I actually love. It does crease on me a little bit. I'm gonna set it really quick with the blurring powder today, but it didn't set that badly, or didn't crease that badly yesterday. I still really liked the way it looked, so I wanna keep trying it. Actually, maybe today we'll set it with Jeffree Star powder, because yesterday I set it with the blurring powder. So that's kind of where I'm putting it. I'm not really putting it anywhere else. And I'm not using a sponge with this. I'm using a brush, that little Morphe brush that I've been using. Use your finger with this, and the heat of your finger would probably like melt it into the skin really nicely. But I find when I like stipple, it's good. With cream products, you do not want to like drag and tug at the skin. It's just not going to look nice. And this reminds me, like the texture of it reminds me of the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer, which I used to like literally like holy grail status product. Haven't used it in so long, I don't even know if they still make it. And my sponge before it sets, because it does crease a little. Because it's a cream. With cream concealers, with like thicker concealers, you're gonna want to set them. Like they're going to crease. It's like, it's just thick. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Marc Jacobs blurring powder, just like right over my pores. You guys, this stuff is so good. And a little bit on my nose. And there, just like the T-zone. It literally blurs everything. And I think it's like a combo of the face primers that I'm using now too, but like my skin is looking so much better. And then, oh, whatever's left on that brush, I'm just going to go over my cheeks, because I always feel like my bronzer sits a little better with a tiny bit of powder on the skin. But I'm not powdering a lot. And I'd say my skin still has a little bit of a tack. So I'm gonna just like do my brows off camera. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to powder brows for a little bit. I'm just not loving, like, I don't know. I'm loving the way this looks, and I'm not loving the way pencils look right now, or at least that CoverGirl one. All right, let's talk eyes. So I finally got my hands on the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette, which I seriously am so excited about. This is so my wheelhouse. When I saw this, I don't have a lot of CoverGirl ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, but when I saw this, I was like, yes, this is my jam. I'm so buying that. And then I've had to wait for it to come back in stock. So it finally did, and I bought it. And I'm gonna start, just because I want to see what the pigmentation is. Here, it's called Catch Me. Just a fluffy brush. Oh, it's not like too much kickback. I'm just gonna kind of put this all over the lid. Oh yeah, it's got a little pigment. That like nice pinky pastel color. It would work with like a really pretty like coral pinky matte look. That shade I think would be really pretty. And I'm gonna go into Work It, which is more of like a pink toned brown. I generally really like ColourPop shadows. I have the Kathleen Lights Dream Street palette and the Zodiac palette, and I've been a big fan of both of those. I'm not doing anything crazy full glam today, but I want to do like, I want to bust out the corals and the pinks because it's getting warm here in Minnesota for the first time, and I'm into it. Ooh, these are so nice and they blend so well. I always think that ColourPop does a really good shadow, and there's like hardly any kick up in the pan. Garden Date first. Oh my gosh, there's like some really pretty ones in here. I am gonna use my finger. This looks like NARS Orgasm. Oh my goodness. Full glam. I mean, not full glam, no glitter, but this is kind of like, oh my gosh, that shimmer is gorgeous, so pigmented. ColourPop eyeshadows never let me down. I cannot say the same about Morphe. I feel like Morphe throws out palettes, which is like, and they produce a lot, which is cool, and ColourPop produces a lot too, but ColourPop pretty much always wins for me. And Morphe, that bronze palette, I've only tried it a few times, but it's kind of a big dud for me. I'm gonna take a little of side to side and just, it's kind of like an overlay eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna pat this over that just for a little extra. Okay, I said no glitter at work. And then here we are. I'm just gonna take some of that Work It shade and just run that in the outer third to the inner corner. We won't do like any inner corner highlight and no liner or anything today. Just keep it really simple. Can you guys hear Isla? She's just starting to wake up. I have been really liking work, but I had a meltdown. So on Sunday, on Mother's Day, we had a really fun family day together, and I think it was kind of the combo of a fun family day together, which we haven't had like in a long time, it feels like. I think it was a combo of that, and also just like having my first week of work and just realizing for the first time, not like for the first time, but just I had this like moment on Sunday night, and I was just like, I'm doing this all again tomorrow and next week, and like this is my life now, this is what I do now. And I just kind of panicked and I started freaking out, and I was getting really upset that I was leaving her, you know, in someone else's care the majority of the time. And even though we love our care for her and it's like perfect and amazing and we love it, I just was like, I'm not with her the majority of the time anymore. And I just got mascara there. Don't flick it off, just wait till it dries and then do it. But I just like kind of had a mini meltdown, and I watched her sleep in her room, in our room. She slept in our room, and I just was hysterical, crying. And my husband was like, "What is going on, honey?" And I like couldn't even use words because I was so upset, and I was just like, "I can't do it, I can't do it." But I like probably like 2 hours after that, you know, I felt better, and I woke up the next morning and I felt good. It just like, I think you have those moments if you're a mom, and you're like, you have them generally as a mom about lots of things, but then especially when you're a working mom, I think, you know, you can have those moments where you're like, you panic and you feel bad, and that mom guilt sets in. That's like so freaking real. Oh my gosh, so real, so real. Wow, I'm really obsessed with that look, and I want to get that mascara off. I don't want to forget to do that. Okay, so for bronzer today, we're gonna use the Bare Minerals one that like I'm really not sure about, like 100,000%, just not sure about this. I don't think I like the brush I use, so today we're gonna try a different approach, and I'm gonna use like a really big brush and just kind of dot, and then on my hand and just really lightly. I just, with my kind of tapered brush that I usually use, it just came across like too harsh, and it's really a pigmented bronzer. It's the Bare Minerals Faux Tan Endless Summer Bronzer, and I feel like this was in a lot of recommendation videos for the VIB sale, and I used it in a previous video, but I just am really not sure about it, and I want to get a better feel for whether or not I like it. Okay, for our blush, we're gonna use cream, and I am gonna use, I got 2 from ColourPop. Oh my gosh, see, this is the one I want to wear. I'm gonna wear this one. I got this Supershock Cheek Matte and No Vacancy and Count Me In. We're gonna use this one. Isla is just talking to herself. Look at that flush though. You just, with these, you just need like so little, but you can get like this really nice pretty flush. I don't have a lot of ColourPop of the Supershock cheeks, but I think they're really pretty. And then I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs highlight, the that big huge one that I got. worth the wait. I've only used this like that one time. Oh, metallic, you guys. Like, seriously? I'm only using, I barely touched it, and I've done my whole face with that much because I don't want it to be, okay, I want it like a little more, but I do not want it to be like overwhelming. And then the setting spray we're gonna use is I got this as like a 100 point sample thing, the Dew Mist from Bare Minerals. I'm gonna test out the sprayer. Okay. Actually, the mister on this little like sample bottle is pretty good. And I'm gonna put on my favorite lip right now, which is the Dior Addict Stellar Shine in 535 CD Dream. Love this. It's just like shiny and balmy. This is the finished look, trying new makeup, chatting a little bit about stuff. I kind of walked you through the makeup more than I originally planned to, but I really love the look. I hope you guys like it too. If you like these just chatty, get ready with me makeup therapy videos, and if you love our new practices at the beginning of every video, please give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.